at SiriusXM.
Yes.
And, of course, the man who built SiriusXM, Howard Stern, was walking by, and I'm begging.
He's begging.
Begging for Howard Stern to come in.
Please. Just say
Stern! Yes! Howard,
He comes
you're on
by.
Off the Rails. You know Dylan Dreyer and Sheinelle Jones.
Yes,
How
yes.
are you?
Good. Can I do this?
Yes, you
Yes.
can do
I
that.
shouldn't do that. Well, listen, I'm on my way to a meeting.
Yes.
So I can't stay too long.
You don't have to
Hi,
stay too long.
everybody. Oh, we have a guide dog. Excellent.
Just in
That's
case.
sunny.
We've got a lot
I'm all
going
about
on.
guide dogs, but listen, I hate to break the news to you. No one's listening. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really matter what we do. It doesn't matter
That's
what
true.
we say.
That's a very
No,
good
we
point.
had somebody made a sign for us on the Today Show Plaza last week. That means somebody's watching. I think she was from Oregon.
Oh, you mean this is on TV right now?
Well, right
We're doing
now,
On
both.
the app?
Facebook.
You're on the app?
We're
Yeah.
no
Oh, you're on
Facebook
Facebook.
Live. That's
Well,
something.
what happened here? The wire just
I
went
don't
down.
even know.
If you're on Facebook,
Yes.
we're on Sirius.
We're also on Sirius.
We're
at the same
streaming.
time.
But don't we compete with
Well, this is the
Facebook?
SiriusXM Facebook.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Oh,
All
we're all
right.
family.
So it's
My mic
all
is on.
it's all
How's
one
things
thing.
going for you? Everything all
Things are
right?
going great.
How's the turmoil over at the Today
There
Show?
is none
No
whatsoever.
turmoil.
Nothing's
Nothing
happening.
is
What's
happening.
happening?
One
Yeah.
big happy
All
family.
quiet.
You've been in
Yes.
touch with Matt, or
You've been
you guys
chatting?
not talking
well,
at all?
No, everybody talks. Everybody.
You guys
yeah,
are,
so
everyone's
everything's
talking?
okay.
This is our
All is
interview,
good.
Howard.
Yeah, but believe me, you get out of
turn around
talk, it's
real
a
quick.
way more interesting interview. Trust me.
Very true.
No, I mean, Al's been through a trauma.
No.
People at the Today Show have been through a trauma.
Yes.
And we love to hear about trauma.
Yeah, we trauma.
We love to talk to
That's-
Al
that's
about, because Al never has trauma.
Never.
You understand that?
I've got
It's like one
I've got a
big la-di-da.
19-year-old daughter, Howard. I've got
There
trauma.
There she is. Isn't
Wow.
she beautiful?
Isn't she fabulous?
She's the one I want to interview. Al's such a nice guy, but then you find out from her, yeah, he's been beating me my entire life. You know. I mean, there's an expose in there.
That's it. Oh,
Has he been a
absolutely.
good dad? Oh, he has. Oh, you don't say it so convincingly.
Oh, my
I'll be
God.
honest with you.
That's why they
You've
call
got
the show Off the Rails.
Blink twice if you want to tell me a secret story.
Ooh, I couldn't
Al.
count the blinks there.
No, Al, Al's a good man. I know that. I watch the Today Show.
Yes.
I love Al. Always have loved Al. I don't love that he stops me in the hall to come in here.
Well, you know,
No, we
I see
appreciate it.
I see the man who built
Yes.
SiriusXM.
Oh,
This thing
thank
wouldn't
you.
exist if it wasn't for you.
That's
And
right.
no
It's true.
No, well, listen,
No, it's
that's
true.
not the case.
It's true. You have your own fiefdom over there behind
true.
locked doors. It's
Let me ask you a
fantastic.
silly question. Who
Yes.
are these two people again with you?
This
Oh,
is
we
this is Dylan Dreyer, who does our weekend weather.
Right.
There's a
and
weekend
does
Today
the
show.
Weekend
Yeah.
Today show.
There's
Oh,
So
poor
thank
you.
you
show
for
on
watching.
weekends.
And
You
she
probably,
anchors
so
that
you
show.
probably want something bad to happen to Al so you can take over the weather, right? You probably hate him.
I try to trip him once a day.
If Al,
It
if
doesn't
Al
work.
was the one obstruction to me getting full time at the Today Show,
I would have been gone a
oh
long
yeah,
time
yeah,
ago.
yeah. There'd be she'd be like, yes, Al, lose more weight, or Al, gain back the weight so you leave.
Well, in the meantime, we have this show. It's called Off the Rails on the radio.
Off the rails.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
exciting! And I like how you named your show. That is so adorable.
Isn't it
We
cute?
even have an
Yes.
animation. and
Why isn't it
everything.
the Al Roker show?
Because I've
'Cause
got
we're
two.
special.
I've got
'Cause he
three.
likes-
I've got two other
he likes
co-hosts.
to
Let's
share
face
his
it, it's the
celebrity
Al
with us.
Roker
No,
show.
it's not.
It is.
Off the rails. And what is off the rails about this? Absolutely.
This is exactly what happened.
Like you coming in.
And when I leave,
goes
we're
off
not
the
off the rails.
rails.
No.
We're back on the rails.
no, actually, we saw T.I. go into the bathroom. So we're kind of
Whoever
hoping-
would
We're
have
gonna
thought
grab him
that Al
next.
Roker would keep the weight off? You did it. Look at you. You look good. You're a good-looking man.
Thank you.
You really kept it off.
It's
Yeah,
been-
my guess was he would eat right through the stitches
No.
and gain all the weight back. You know, I
He's
really.
very you don't follow him on Instagram? He eats. He's very disciplined.
Yeah, that's what I do. I follow Al on
That's right,
Instagram.
'cause Howard has no
that's,
lunch.
that's
Should.
exciting.
He makes scallops.
Oh my
Howard,
God!
and
Watching Al Roker make scallops
it's
must be so
the
great.
best.
No, but I really thought you were going to be one of those guys that, like, 1 week after he had his stomach stapled,
No.
he's hitting the milkshakes.
Not at
You know
all.
what I mean?
He's very disciplined.
But no, you're really disciplined.
yeah.
And you're so dapper. You dress well. Everything
Yeah,
about
this
you.
is how he comes to the show. You see us.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Why is he dressed and you're not?
He works at Today's Show. We're just
No,
extras.
I was.
So you do the weekend weather.
Yeah,
and I'm the
and
host.
fills in for
and
me
I
when
fill
I'm-
in for Al when he's off.
And
during the week.
so, what is a salary for something like that? I mean, I know Al, you make a couple of million, but
Here's
what
the
do
thing:
you
you can
make?
come. I'm the
not a
host.
couple million,
She's the
I'll tell you that.
meteorologist. You
And what do
combine
you-
our
and what do you-
salaries.
and
We're
what
not
are
even
you
close.
doing at the Today
So I'm the
Show?
host on Saturday. So thank you for
Oh,
watching.
you are.
Yeah.
You should
Again,
check it out. It's
Howard
fun.
got a
Well,
life.
you're lovely.
I normally put lashes on and
So
do a
you're
little
the
something
host,
something.
and so you make pretty good bucks.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Hashtag one day.
Hashtag one day.
Yeah.
But you're the weekend weather woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you want what? What is your goal? To
My
take
goal?
over when Al retires?
Yes.
And And you've spoken to the company about that?
They know how I
it's
feel.
implied.
They know how you feel. And wouldn't you be secretly happy if, let's say, Al hurt himself and had to leave the job for about 6 months?
Dylan,
Wouldn't
answer
that
this
be-
correctly.
Al makes you sick, doesn't he? No, but sir, you would like to take over the Today Show.
I would like to inherit the role once it becomes available.
Do they ever at the Today Show? Okay, here's a good question.
Okay.
Do they ever at the Today Show say, "Listen, wear something sexy," like how they did at Fox News and it got them into trouble?
No.
It's kind
This
of
is
the opposite.
sexy.
No, but you know what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yes.
Do they ever say to you, maybe a short skirt or no?
No, it's usually
No
like
wonder
don't,
they're in
don't wear
second
black.
place.
The only thing we know.
Just
Not
would you
anymore.
stop being
But we're
shocked?
number one in
I
the
was about
demo.
to say the
We are
demo's
number
what
one in the
matters.
demo.
Your daughter looks angry with me. You okay over there? Is it great being Al's daughter? Did men try to date you because you're a Roker? Do you ever question whether or not they love you or do they love Al?
No, not really.
You don't question that?
No.
All right. Sorry I asked.
No, it's actually
She seems angry with me.
No.
I like her.
I do too. I
Do you
love
want to be a weather woman?
No.
You do not. You want to be in showbiz?
No.
Nothing.
I just
What do
want to
you?
be a writer.
A writer. That's
She's
good.
like a world traveler. She's
I approve of that.
She goes to
Yeah.
college in Paris.
yeah.
Yeah,
Paris.
That's
She's just
fancy.
Oh, very nice.
Home for the summer.
Sounds good to be Al
Doesn't
Roker's
get any
kid.
better.
Go to school in Paris.
Let's face it, it's
You
not
mean
bad.
there's no schools here? You have to go to school in Paris?
Exactly.
All right. All right. Well, all right.
There you go.
I don't think she likes me.
Any
Yes.
words of wisdom for us before you leave us for
Yeah,
our
bye.
radio
My
show?
words of wisdom are never bother me in the hallway. I'm going to be so mad at the
But
three of
nobody
you.
can resist Al. I just feel
Well,
like
yeah,
he's-
because I love Al. Al's a great guy. I mean,
And
who
you
doesn't
got to
love
meet
Al?
us.
You know,
Quite
Hitler
delightful.
loved Al. Everyone loves Al. Don't take a picture of
So
me,
we're gonna
please.
let's take a selfie.
No, because
Right
look
up
at
the nose.
look at me. Yeah,
You look good.
yeah, I
You
look great.
You're happy.
I'm so happy.
You are happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. All right. Anyway,
How's
goodbye.
Beth?
All right, well-
Beth's great. Everyone's good. The family's good. The kids are good. Everyone's good.
Okay.
That's great.
Good luck with
We'll
this
see
show.
you Saturday
you.
morning on the Today Show.
See you Saturday
Yes,
morning.
please tune in.
Let's hope something happens to Al and you get to take over.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Mr. Stern,
Bye,
thank you so
Howard.
much.
Thank you very
Woo!
much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Did that?
This is how Al works.
I mean,
What was it? The vice president, right? You
Yes.
got
Howard
Joe
Stern, the
Biden
vice
at one
president,
point.
You know.
Yes.
I'm
Those are
literally
two
begging.
very important
I was
people.
begging.
You were.
It was
And
the
it
same
worked.
thing I did with Vice President Biden.
And it
Come
worked.
on, come on.
you almost like you pull them in with your something. I'm over
Wow.
here. The millennials would have snapped that, Snapchatted
See, you
it,
get chatty.
Instagram.
I didn't know what to say.
You got quiet, Dylan.
I didn't know
You
what
did
to
get
say at
quiet.
all.
Wow.
I had no words of wisdom.
And I'm over here trying to Snapchat it and Instagram it and whatever, and I can't figure it out, and everything just deleted.
We're on.
And then, like, as soon as he
And that's-
walked away,
and
I
you
got
know
it.
what? That's a lesson.
What?
Be in the moment.
But
I
Be
was.
in
I
the
put my
moment.
phone down.
You
I was
did?
in the moment,
Be
and
in
I
the
had
moment.
nothing to say.
Be in the moment.
so I shouldn't have tried to do everything I just. It
No,
didn't
you
work.
shouldn't. Facebook.com /SiriusXM.
So
you can
funny.
be watching us. You can also give us a call at 855-355-4789.
Can we save the Facebook video?
I think you can. Yes,
Can
you
you?
can.
That
Yes.
means it really happened.
Yes.
And
We
this
Just,
is
just that
we
first
have
part
right
with
now
Howard,
in-
because anything after this is probably not
Well,
worth
T.I.
saving.
did go to
you
the
know what-
bathroom,
you know
so
what
if you can get
Phil
T.I. to come
Rosenthal
on.
He
was
went
in-
into the bathroom a
There's
long time
Baba
ago.
Booey, Gary Delabate,
Hey.
who is Howard's producer over there. Being in this studio
It's
is
everything.
fantastic.
Wow, this
You
is
can
fun.
see everything going on.
Is there a sign-up sheet for this room? How did we get this room?
I think we were just lucky that nobody else was in here.
Really?
I just kind of snuck in.
Who else
And
is gonna
Tuesday's a big day. You never know who's going to
Because
walk
you see
by.
lots of people walking through.
Yeah.
And it's very crowded in here today. Normally, it's Manon and Holly's in the booth, Brian. But
Right.
we've got like all these internet folks.
Can I take you? I'm going to take your picture so people at home can
Yeah.
see you guys.
Running things. They're like laptops and cameras and wow.
I feel like I'm out of words. I have no words.
Because
You
Howard
run out of
Stern
words.
just
I've run
had
out
a
of
whole
words. You've run
conversation.
out of words.
I have no thoughts in my head.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think that's a good thing. Some people meditate for hours to get to that point.
I literally can't. I think
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
You could probably-
which
oh.
I used Brian's deodorant today because I already packed mine.
What? Because you knew it was going to be. Because you packed
Because you're
it.
getting ready to
Yeah.
go to
Yeah.
Scotland.
Yes,
Why are you going to Scotland?
for the British Open.
Oh, how
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yes, and a contest to golf with somebody.
So are you going to be reporting on it for us for today?
Thursday, I'll be live on the Today
Oh,
Show.
cool.
Yeah,
Fun.
we're doing a fun little spot. Well, as soon as I land, I'll hit the ground running and shoot some stuff. And
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because you're going to the UK. You just came from the UK.
Yes, I got back at 2:30 this morning.
You had a great assignment.
I had an awesome assignment. Mamma Mia, the world premiere, Mamma Mia 2.
Here we go again?
Featuring Cher. Here we go again with Cher, Meryl Streep. I said, Cher, Meryl Streep, Andy Garcia, Pierce Brosnan, you name it. It was
I
a
didn't
rock.
realize it was. Is it produced by Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson?
Probably.
I saw
it's a
something on
Playtone-
Instagram,
it's a
so I didn't realize
Playtone,
that.
Production.
If it is, I didn't know that. I never asked.
I was going to ask if Tom Hanks was there.
No,
Or
but
Rita
everybody
Wilson.
else was there. And can I tell you something?
Yes.
Normally, sometimes you go to what's called a junket, right? So they interview with outlets all over the country.
Right.
And sometimes the actors, I mean, they're friendly, but you can tell they're kind of over it.
Yep.
These actors and actresses were so happy to be there. It was so great to be able to interview these folks, and they were so fun.
They seem happy. I walked by the billboard on my way to the subway, and they seem happy in the billboard.
It's authentic. They seem happy on the
Happy in
billboard.
the billboard.
And then, I didn't know how everybody was, Chanel's going to talk to Cher. Chanel's going to talk to Cher. Oh, and it was so high stress. She walked in, and it was like staring at the sun.
Wow.
She's
so,
just-
So you're
Did you
blind
draw
now.
a blank like I did
She
when
was
Howard Stern
flawless.
walked
She
in?
was no, because she exudes this like
Warmth?
queen mother thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
You know,
so it's
I
pretty
gotta tell you,
awesome.
I'm still kind of quelling over the Howard
I
Stern
am
thing.
No,
too,
me
because
too, but you-
wedding.
He never
does that.
No.
Never.
And you know
missed
he
it.
didn't want to.
No, you know that.
But
You
you're
can
Al
tell
Roker.
that.
I think you're in denial
Yes.
about who you
You
are.
can tell he did not want to come in here.
And just so you know, I would never hurt you to get your job.
I think I know that.
She brought
I
something
think-
for you to eat.
I think I know that. All I know is I had the paper boy start the car every month. I'm never quite sure.
No, I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of surreal. First of all, we got
Sonny.
Sonny over here rolling around. Sonny, Howard Stern was just here.
That's right.
How
And
awesome is
Olivia,
that?
who's
And
a-
Olivia.
I want to say Olivia Pope, but that's that's from Scandal.
But it's close. But I have this one friend, her name's Lauren, and we went to high school together, and she said, because in this job, she looks at me as I'm just, regular Dylan that we went to high school with.
Sure.
It's not like I'm anybody famous, right? Not that I am. But she said, when you meet Howard Stern, that's when I'll know you're famous.
Can I show
Well,
you a text?
tell
from
me.
I can't wait to
You guys
send
keep
her
talking.
the
Okay.
video.
You
You
guys
know.
keep talking. I'm going to show you a text from yesterday. I'm going to share it
From
with the world.
yesterday?
Okay.
I got a text yesterday from my girlfriends.
Sheinelle tees up things, and you never know where it's going.
No, that's
it
where
could be
you-
really
This is
good. It could be really
128
bad.
this morning. My friend Leisha in LA. Oh my gosh, you just saw Cher. Haha, I love her. My other girlfriend. Ha, funny. I was just thinking you would die. Next, Howard Stern. LOL. And then Leisha goes, man, Howard Stern is totally possible. It just has to be a matter of time.
Are you serious?
This is from, and
Oh, we
she
are
sent
on
me that at
Sirius.
128
No
this
way.
morning. My girlfriend
Wow.
loves Howard Stern. Like,
That's
Wait a
crazy.
second, my friend Lauren is listening right now, and she said, I'm so glad her daughter's napping, and she just turned the show on.
isn't that
That's
funny?
incredible.
Crazy. I
You know
wish I-
Lauren, I'm famous now.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
let me see what
Anybody
said.
text you?
Yeah,
what you
right?
think
Nobody
about,
knows
you
me.
bring about. It almost scares me sometimes.
You speak in all these
Yes.
these crazy
She
little
speaks in,
these
they're not
little,
cliches, they're just,
little
you speak in
bon mots.
positive quotes.
Yes.
Well, that's the
What- you know, like
foundation
what
upon
people-
which I was
what-
built.
What people post on
Yes.
with a picture. You
She's
just
her
need-
own Instagram
I am.
post.
I'm my own ball of quotes. But what you think about, you bring about.
You need to get a checkup from the
But
neck
it's
up.
so true. Listen to me. You think,
My quote in my high school yearbook was,
Yes.
don't just talk about it, be about it.
and look at you now.
Right?
It's pretty amazing.
That's crazy.
Genius.
So
Do
wait,
we
what
have
are we
any-
going to talk about today?
Well, do we have any questions coming in
Well,
from
no, I
on,
just
on the
feel like I
Facebook?
messed up the whole beginning of the show.
Anybody? Oh, they're going to go
What are we
check.
doing?
Okay, and then in the meantime, can we talk about the fact that we are having a cook-off? We have been talking about having a cook-off for the last 12 years, and today is the day.
But guess what? Al forgot to
he
cook
forgot.
off.
Yeah, I did.
I
How
don't
did
even
you forget.
I don't
Is
know.
it you didn't want to share
No,
anything
I didn't.
with
I
us?
didn't read the email.
Did you see when I said, "Hey, I'm coming from the grocery store"?
Yeah,
But we all had to listen when you were going on about Die Hard.
yeah.
So listen to us in return.
No,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't about listening. I've listened. I just didn't know that we were doing it.
Listen.
I didn't know that we were. When did we last talk about this? I mean,
Like
physically
in
talk
the
about
text
it.
that came out this morning.
Like this
Oh,
morning.
well, this morning
And
I'm already
yesterday
here.
and before that.
I'm already here.
What do you
You could've whipped
mean?
something up.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Don't you have like a fridge in your office or something?
Yes.
Yes, I have a fridge, but it's not like I can whip stuff.
You know
up.
that game
I
where
got
you,
yogurt
whatever's in
and
your office, you can
kombucha.
make something.
Every once in a
yum.
while, you whip up like your amazing coffee, your
Exactly.
avocado toast. You could have made us
Could've
avocado
done something.
toast.
I could have done,
You
but
know
it
what?
would have been cold.
I made something, and so
Are we
did
doing
Dylan.
this? I think we're not doing this just yet.
I know. I was just
She just
excited.
wanted
Okay,
to show you
all
that
right.
the bag is here.
Feel
I
the
wasn't
bottom.
sure.
Is it warm?
Oh, you mean of the
You
bag?
landed late this morning. Oh, it
landed-
is still warm.
Thank you.
Still warm. Okay, so we have
hey,
some
I
questions.
got some
that?
questions.
What kind of questions?
Okay, for everybody. If you were a dog, which breed would you be?
I'd be a miniature schnauzer.
Why?
They're German.
Yeah.
They're really good nappers.
Yeah.
They snuggle.
Okay.
They're happy
That's a good one.
dogs.
What would you be?
What would I be?
I don't know dogs. I've never had a dog.
You've never had a dog?
No.
How
You're
come?
missing out.
It's just not something I haven't gotten around to.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure Sheinelle would keep one alive.
Wow.
No, I can care for children. I can care for.
I would think.
Children are hanging on.
No, I. This morning they're like, Mom, we're
mommy
hungry. I'm
shame.
like, I've got to go off the rails, but I'll be right back here. You can have one of the things I'm using for the cook-off. Share it. Cut it in half.
Wow.
No,
Not mom shaming.
No,
just-
you know what it is? No, my mom is not a dog person, so you inherit that. So my
That's
mom
true.
didn't get us a dog. If mom doesn't
My
want a
mom
dog
wasn't a dog person, but we still had a dog.
as a kid,
yeah.
no,
But you had a dog
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
You didn't even have one.
no,
But
because
my mom didn't like dogs.
Oh.
that's the thing. I said my mom didn't like dogs, but she just felt like there were a lot of us. You know, we were a
It's
busy
even better
household.
when there's a
So
lot.
are you
'cause
going to
there's
get
always
a
someone to
dog
take
for the
her out.
kids?
My thing is when they can really take care of it.
Well,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I live in the
Okay,
city. We have
can
a
I-
small little back patio.
Oh, I've never seen dogs in the city.
Would it have to stay in the house?
Well,
No,
that's
well-
where you put them.
Yeah, and then you walk them.
And it's great to have a little back patio.
And
'cause
the
they can,
kids would love
go
it.
I
pee.
love beautiful dogs. Like we have a beautiful dog in the
Yes.
studio, and I just feel like
Sunny.
Maybe you don't need one that big. That could be a
No.
little tough in the city.
Like Pepper size, our dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pepper's a
Bosco
Havanese.
size.
Or
No, I would
Bosco.
kinda want one like
Bosco's
Sunny.
almost the size of a cat.
look how she's looking at Olivia right now, and and
Looks just
she's
like
gonna
a
take
cat.
care of you. She will take care of you. Like she'll be your buddy. I think when my kids get a little older, I'd love
You'd
to be
probably
that.
trip over the dog.
No,
on your
I
way
want to
out
be the one
door.
running by the beach with my dog.
In
Sometimes
slow
I see
motion.
people doing
There's
that, and I'm like,
lot
that looks like a
needs to change in
beautiful
your
life.
for that to happen.
Anyway, thank you for that question.
This is for Dylan.
Yeah.
If you could see one band or artist that is no longer together,
Oh,
who would it be?
that is no longer together. I would have loved to see Elvis Presley live. I don't. Yeah, that's an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that would have been fun. I'm convinced I should have been born in like 1948, and I really could have lived life in the late 50s, early 60s.
That's awesome.
And listen to the same, because you love the music your dad played
I
working in the
did.
garage.
That's just my favorite stuff, and I know all the songs I know all the lyrics to all the songs, and
I
yeah,
love that.
I'd like to go to a sock hop.
That's
a sock hop.
Did you guys
And then
used to do
stop
that
at
in
the,
school?
Stop at the chocolate shop?
Yes.
Pop's chocolate shop?
Yes, and get like a chocolate
malt?
soda. Oh, that would be
We
so
used to do that
fun.
in school, though. Remember, you would dress up for the Nera and you put on a poodle
Oh,
skirt
yeah,
and
that's
all
fun.
that. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
all
like
right.
that. Okay, Sheinelle, this
Yeah.
one's for you. What's the last movie that made you cry?
There's T.I.
Hi.
Wow. I'd be great. Hey, T.I.
gonna come in?
Come on
You
in
gonna
here.
come in?
Come on in. Let's get T.I. in.
Somebody help me capture this moment because I'm going to faint.
Here he goes.
Yay.
Come on in. T.I., ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
All right.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Hey, I'm
Sheinelle
Sheinelle.
Jones.
doing?
Dylan Dreyer.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dylan.
How you doing?
How are you, sir?
Man, I can't complain.
T.I., can I just tell you something? They clown me for my little sayings.
What?
But I say what you think about, you bring about. And we saw you going to the bathroom. And I just said, Al, if T.I. could just come out and talk to us, I would be the happiest person on the planet.
Well,
and
look at what you did.
Here
Spoke
you
it
are.
into existence.
Happiest person. How you
made
doing?
Made
Law
it
of
come true.
attraction.
What's going on? What
Yeah,
are you doing
what
here
going
today?
on?
I'm promoting my new show that comes out on Thursday,
On
the
BET?
19th on BET.
Talk to
Nice.
us.
It's called The Grand Hustle. It's a business competition show. We basically got 16 of the nation's most qualified hustlers to
Okay.
earn a position to work on my team of executives and receive a six-figure salary.
Wow.
What?
Hey now.
Yeah.
So
That's
where do they? Are
incredible.
they from all over the country? Or are they from?
All walks of life, all parts of the country.
What kind of competitions do they have to?
Well, competitions that are directly related and associated to the businesses that I own and operate.
How many
love that.
businesses do you have?
I think the last we counted was 14.
Wow.
No
You
way.
think the last is 14?
Wow.
I think the last
What's
we counted
the
was
gamut?
14.
What do you have?
Man, there's film, there's television, technology, there's 2 clothing lines, touring, merch,
Why 2 clothing
real
lines?
estate.
Is
Men and women.
it men and
no,
women?
no.
what is it?
Actually, I think it's more so like, casual, streetwear, and athletic.
Oh, okay.
You
Nice.
know.
Are you wearing? No, you're not wearing it.
No, we're not right now. man.
Okay.
Well, I'm always wearing it.
All right. Will you
Yeah,
send
you
us?
just can't see it.
I'm always
You send it
wearing
over to us at the Today Show.
It's,
and
an,
I'll-
it's an undershirt.
Oh, see, you can't see it.
There you go.
Do you always have things going? I remember watching your show a while back. Remember, it was almost like a Scared Straight type of show.
Oh, yeah,
My
Road
friends
to
were,
Redemption.
yes, they were
Yeah.
obsessed with that show. They would find kids who needed a little guidance.
Sure.
And he would talk to them, and they would make changes in their lives.
Right on.
And now you have this idea, and you're
Yes.
literally changing people's lives. Seriously.
I'm
No, really.
I'm just trying to make my contribution.
Well, you know what I find interesting? The last person who hosted a competition like this
Mm-hmm.
went on to become president.
Yeah.
What?
My show has a much better host. Let me tell you, much more honest, much more earnest.
Okay, now
would you have any interest in going into politics?
we're going to make news today.
No?
Not at all.
That's a lot. It seems like a lot of work to be
Yeah.
president.
I mean, yeah, but ultimately, I feel like the person who deserves to be president and who could be the most benefit to the American people. I feel like while I was somewhere throwing money in a strip club, they were focusing on the day that they were going to be president.
They were
So
grinding, yeah.
I want what's best for the American people. I want what's best for the country. You know, my personal, like egotistically, sure, I'd love to be president. Who wouldn't love to have access to Air Force One? But
I love how that's the first thing you thought of.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie, that
yeah.
never
It is a
crossed
good
my
way to
mind.
put it.
Pretty cool.
But fair enough.
yeah, sure, but I'm just saying, like, but me being a responsible adult and knowing, you know,
Yeah.
it's more than just what's going to satisfy me that goes into that decision. I have to kind of reel myself back and find other ways to contribute.
Well, this is a different kind of. You have a platform already. It's this.
Right
Yeah.
on.
That's what you're doing with your 18 billion businesses.
What you know,
He
it's
thinks
close,
14.
close.
That's
So,
very close.
so then, when does this hit? When does this launch? When can we watch?
July 19th.
so
it's soon.
Wait, what's this
July
week?
19th. Next
It's in
week.
2 days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 2
Yeah.
days. Yeah, that's it.
That's
That's
right.
it.
2
Next week.
days.
Yeah,
So
2
do you have a
days.
big
Thursday.
launch party, a big watch party?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are we invited?
Yeah, sure. Come to Atlanta.
Oh, it's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta at the Gathering Spot.
Oh, no, that's gonna be big.
By the way,
Yeah.
congratulations on Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Thank you.
You're terrific in that.
Thank you so much. It was a blast to do. I'm honored to be on the team and work alongside such legendary actors and actresses. And I think that, you know, just being in the Marvel universe in itself
It's a
is a
dream.
big deal.
You've got so much going. When you go to sleep at night, does your mind go crazy, or can you just shut down?
Sometimes it
and
keeps
sleep?
me up. Well, I don't
Yeah.
sleep as much.
I would think so.
And you were
know.
nominated for a Tony
Yeah,
this year for
yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yep.
He keeps telling
The
me
musical.
I need to
I
get
know,
it.
I
I
need
know
to go
because it's
see that.
closing.
Yeah,
so you
I
gotta
need
go
to
check
hurry
it
up.
out.
Oh, wow.
But it was a terrific show.
Man, that's another thing that was, and even about that opportunity, what was even more made me appreciate it even more is that I got to work with my son.
Oh, how old is he?
He's 17 now, but he was 13, like a 14 when we actually wrote the song
That's
together.
awesome.
Because I had no idea. I didn't know anything
big it
about.
was?
No, I didn't know anything about SpongeBob.
Oh.
So the opportunity came about. I'm like, okay. And my son at the same time, he's probably, you know, he was going through his metamorphosis and becoming a true,
Sure.
respectable hip hop artist. So I challenged him.
Wow.
It was mutually beneficial because I had no idea of the characters.
And he did.
He clearly
and
met
he
the moment.
did. And you know, he wrote it alongside me, and he was also nominated
That's
for
awesome.
a Tony.
Stuff.
So that
Well,
was
listen, we
real
know
dope.
you got to run.
Yeah,
Well,
thank
we
you so
appreciate
much.
you
Yeah.
stopping
Absolute
by.
pleasure.
God bless.
July
Right on.
19th.
This Thursday.
Thank you. This
All
is
right.
awesome.
What else can
And
we
what's the
think
name of
and
the
dream
show
about?
again? What's the name of the
The name
show?
of the show is The Grand Hustle.
The Grand
Grand
Hustle on
Hustle.
BET.
On BET, and also my new album, my 10th album, is called The Dime Trap, and it
All
is
right.
coming very soon.
Could I ask you a
Awesome.
favor?
10th album.
My daughter came in just to say hi. Could you?
Seriously?
Yeah, that's what I knew he was
What's your
coming.
name?
Oh, you did.
Well, hello, Leela. How you doing?
She goes to school in Paris,
Absolute
but she
pleasure.
came home to talk to Daddy.
Goes to school in Paris.
Right?
That is fancy.
Howard Stern just said it's great to be Al's daughter.
That is
Yeah.
fancy.
Not too bad being T.I.'s son.
Exactly.
true.
All y'all making moves.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you.
All the best, T.I.
You're
Thank you so
listening
much
to
for
Off
stopping
the
by.
Rails. Give us a call at 855-355-4789. We will be back after this. This is so exciting.
So exciting. Who else can we grab?
Wow. Bye.
Bye. Thank you guys.
And
Don't
we
mind
are
me.
back. I'm Al Roker.
I'm Sheinelle Jones.
And I'm Dylan Dreyer.
And we're
Off the Rails. Doo-doo-doo.
And
We haven't done that yet.
we have a special guest.
Off the rails, like the country.
We talked a lot of politics
You just
today.
heard the voice of Mr. Phil Rosenthal.
Yay!
You know him as the creator of Everybody Loves Raymond, one of the funniest guys around, who has probably one of the funniest sets of parents I have ever met.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Somebody has to have these parents. I got lucky.
You did. And a new show on Netflix, second season.
Yeah.
Somebody Feed Phil.
Here we go.
Streaming right now.
You know who one of my best co-stars is on the show?
Who?
A guy named Al Roker. Yes.
I believe that.
You're gonna
Watch
be on
the
the
New York
show?
episut.
Yes.
We went on a boat.
Wait,
That's
you
it.
Al? You
Yes.
didn't even tell
Wait,
us that.
why do you always take people on boats? This is
that
Oh,
your
no,
thing?
you took me on a boat.
What boat?
I met.
What boat? The Staten
We're
Island
so
Ferry?
brave. We went on this schooner that goes nowhere.
It's sitting in the harbor in Brooklyn, and they've got fantastic oysters. Great seafood.
I just had the best oysters of my life yesterday.
I'm not an
we're
oyster
gonna-
fan.
I was in London.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were fresh. It was
Yeah.
at the is it Borough Market or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's my favorite place in London.
Can I just tell you?
Do you go there?
It was
I've
one of
never
the
been.
best. It was one of the best experiences
You
of
know
my
what
life.
else at Borough Market?
What?
The best grilled cheese sandwich in
Yes.
the world.
Oh, my
Johnny
God.
Walensky went
I
and
love
bought
Yes,
some
that's
cheese.
right. Guess who told her about it?
You? Yes. Are you serious?
Oh,
Yes,
that
Jack
makes
makes a
sense
friend.
now.
I've never seen so much cheese, fresh cheese, and
Beautiful.
the bread, and I mean, it was just delightful.
In the meantime, for those of you watching on Facebook.com,
Yes.
SiriusXM.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Sorry.
Dylan's
No.
making a snack.
It's arts and crafts
We're
day.
having a cook-off, and you're the
This doesn't
judge.
come
Did
out
they
that
tell
nice.
you?
No.
We're in the middle of redoing our kitchen, so I needed to make something that I
So
could.
what is this that you're making?
Well, I call these prosciutto bombs. And basically, what you're going to do is take a piece of prosciutto and this little dollop of stuff I put in the middle.
What's the
you're gonna,
stuff?
It's ricotta with spicy honey and toasted pine nuts.
Whoa!
And
Yeah,
you're gonna
so fancy.
and you're gonna wrap that in the prosciutto and eat it like a prosciutto
You're
bomb.
like a genius.
Yeah, because now that
amazing.
shames what I made.
What'd you make?
So mine is called Sheinelle Jones Tasty and Delightful Treats. Would you like?
What preformed dough
Would
is
you
that
like?
made from?
Did they call you that in college?
Is that,
you
yes,
Yes, they called me Coco actually, but that's fine.
or preformed
Oh,
treats?
those do look good.
They are good.
What
So-
are they made out of?
Am I supposed to tell you?
Well, I don't know.
Look, it's beautiful.
No, they're so good.
They look like cinnamon and sugar pastries.
Yes.
Right?
Is this
And I
poppin'
made
fresh
them.
dough?
Can I take a bite?
Please.
This is me. Listen, people.
Okay.
They're very good.
How is
It was
it?
very distinct sound.
Come live with me.
Oh, I just spewed cinnamon in my eye. Yay!
Very
It's
good.
delicious.
It's
Wait, I'm
delicious. Wait, can America mark this moment? They tease me every day about my lack of cooking skills.
No, you can do this.
Can I
I can
taste
do
the
this.
piece?
My wife
Please.
can't do
What's
this.
the recipe?
You roll out the dough,
What
flour, egg, and all that.
Wait, can
or,
I? That's crescent roll dough.
well, I was about to say, or you just go get Pillsbury dough.
Yeah.
And then
Dylan
Nothing wrong
bust
with
you.
that.
you take
That's
the
good.
biscuit, you poke a hole through it,
Mm-hmm.
twist it, roll it in butter and cinnamon sugar,
I'm
and
already
bake it
lost.
for 13 minutes.
It's kind of like monkey bread.
Thank you.
Perfect for me.
Now you have to try Dylan's, and then you're
All
free
right.
man.
No, I'm a.
So while you're rapping, how was
the
it?
best show.
How was it doing this season of Everybody Feed?
Yeah?
Somebody Feed Phil.
Somebody feed Phil.
Everybody feed Phil.
I stepped a little bit more out of my comfort zone, which turns out to be the secret of life, right? All the
Okay.
great
That's
things
true.
happen when you venture out a little
love
bit
that.
from your world. Like I
Totally.
went on a boat with Al. I'm not a boat person.
Got a little
No.
seasick.
You see me get a little nauseous.
Did you
Yes.
get nauseous?
I didn't. But
Wait, were you
Turns we
eating
found-
on the
also
boat?
found the
Yes.
solution.
So you had to eat on the boat while you were
Oysters on the
seasick.
boat. That's what it is. Pilot is a moored boat in Brooklyn that serves delicious seafood.
That's
and it's
awesome.
so
We have to go.
romantic
Okay.
That sounds
and
amazing.
beautiful. Al and I held hands.
It was
So when you have the oysters, do you just do it straight, or do you do a little lemon on it, a little sauce? Like, what do you do?
Ask me more questions when I put food in my mouth.
See, that's the prosciutto bomb.
It is a bomb.
How is it? I want to try it, Dylan.
I saw you squirt Mike's hot honey.
yes.
That's
Isn't that
the
stuff
gift
the
of
best?
the moment, isn't it?
It's absolutely amazing.
It's great.
What's
These
the
are great.
What's the stuff in the middle?
It's ricotta cheese
Oh, shit.
Ricotta with Mike's hot honey on it and nuts.
and
Pignoli.
toasted pine. Yeah, toasted
You
pine nuts.
toasted them yourself?
I did. That's why they're a little burned.
Okay, you both live with me now.
We're moving in.
Al can come over.
And then can we get on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we love Pilot. So, again, getting back to going out of your comfort zone.
Yes.
I rode a horse.
That's
You
awesome.
know, there's not too
And
many
ate?
Jewish gauchos in Argentina.
Were you riding the horse while eating?
No,
Okay.
I'm not
Oh,
crazy.
okay.
And then the bravest thing I did was take a tango lesson on camera.
Oh,
Wow.
you're like living the dream.
I don't know if that was a dream.
No, I think this
that
is
was
a
not
dream.
certainly wasn't a dream
Did
for
you
the
get-
tango teacher.
How'd that go?
She lost 2 toes.
But she has 8 more.
Yes.
We've got questions
Yeah,
coming in.
please.
From America.
Oh,
This is,
nice.
Yes.
Where should I go on vacation for the best food?
I think Italy wins.
Yeah.
You know, if you've never been anywhere, it's a really good place to start.
Oh, it's
Although I
so
will
good.
say that London seems to be the gateway drug to Europe.
I think you're right.
Because everyone speaks English.
Yeah.
It's very familiar to you.
It's easy to get
we
to.
all come in a way from that culture.
Yeah.
And so
Well, not
it'll-
all of us, but that's I'm just going to say. I just
felt at home.
hold my hand up to say,
just a minute.
you know,
Yeah.
although, by
Just
the
two
way,
or
I
four,
had just
though.
done a thing with Ancestry Dna.
Yeah.
And 10% of my DNA is from Great Britain.
See?
Really, Al?
My mother's grandfather was a freed slave from Virginia, made his way up to Boston. He was a bricklayer and married a white domestic household worker.
You found that out with a swab of the mouth?
In 1870. They were legally married in
That's
1870.
awesome.
That's amazing.
Hence the nice suit.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I
The 3-piece suit.
I did it, and
Did
I
you
was
too?
I was hoping for something cool. I just give me
And?
1% African American. Just give me something cool. 100% Eastern European. I'm the most boring.
Wow.
Wow.
But you're authentic. I mean, you're just purely
Pure,
you.
Yes.
pure me.
You're just
related
pure
to
you.
Putin.
Said. Yes. Yes.
How nice.
So do what I say, everybody.
Have you eaten in Scotland?
I have. It's very good.
Because I'm going.
Oh yeah.
Tonight.
Are you going to Edinburgh?
We fly into Edinburgh and then we're going up to Dundee for the
That
British
I don't know,
Open.
but there's a great restaurant in Edinburgh called Kitchen. Kitchen with an I-N, not an E-N, because
Okay.
that happens to be the chef's name.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's
I feel like
funny. A
we-
chef
It's a
named
f-
Kitchen?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's
sounds-
really, you're going to really appreciate because you know what you're doing
Yeah,
with
you're
your
she's
prosciutto
fancy
buns.
over there. I've got like
stuff.
toddler food over here, but that's fine.
Yeah, but it's good.
I love
delicious.
yours.
It's
So wait,
still
when
good.
can we see the show? Is it already?
It's out right
It's already,
now.
it's already out.
Al and I
Nice.
I
tearing
haven't
it up.
seen yours. You
What?
didn't tell me.
We
We can
didn't
watch.
ask.
Got a lot.
Well,
Al
watch
does
by
so
By the way,
many
here's the
things
question.
that-
When is it enough, Al? When is it enough? He's on the Today
Thank
Show
you.
every day for 10 hours.
Every day.
He's got the book. He's got
Yes.
the
Morning
the
show
mystery
murders.
movie.
Movies.
He's got, and
Which airs, by the way, this Sunday at 9
Find
o'clock.
time. And then you do this show
And
with
then he
us.
does it with
The
us.
Morning Show Mysteries, Murder on the Menu.
you know,
I
every
be
time
in
I-
one of your
Hallmark
movies?
Channel.
Say it.
Hallmark Movies and Mysteries this Sunday, 9 p.m. We'll be tweeting live during the.
Why
during
don't
the-
you ask Sheinelle and I to be a member in your movie?
Can I be somebody?
Sure.
We want to act.
Can
Okay.
I can act.
All right, we'll put you in the
Do you see
next
that
one.
Madonna documentary where Warren Beatty says she doesn't want to live off camera?
Really?
He's the new Madonna.
You're the
true.
new, you know what?
Yes.
You're the new Madonna, Al Roker. If there's anything I remember today from
Like a
Howard Stern
prayer.
stopping by TIU,
He did his DNA. He's 1% Madonna.
there you
That's right. 7% Howard Stern. You see that fro? He's got more of a fro than I do.
He does.
Listen, everybody has more of a fro than you.
That's true. It's very true.
You are so funny. Do you just make jokes to yourself all the time?
I do. When I'm alone, I just crack myself
I would.
up.
If I were you, I would just be a happy guy.
I am.
'Cause
Other
it's-
people
you're
do other
funny.
things. I make myself laugh.
Cheers to
Do you
that.
write jokes down as they come in your head?
No, there's no
No?
time for that.
No.
I hate
Does
writing.
Monica find you funny?
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah, it's probably saved my life a couple of times.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
I can
You know.
imagine.
You know.
Yes. Yeah.
Does Deborah
all
find
I
you
have.
funny?
No. Nobody in
Deborah
my
doesn't
house
find you
finds
funny?
me the least bit humorous.
Yes. No,
Lin-
my kids too.
How old are your kids?
My kids are now 24 and 21.
So
I
now
used
they
to
must
make
think
my
you're
daughter
funny.
cry because in the restaurant, if the music's playing, I'll get a look in my eye like, oh, that's my favorite song. And she'll go, no, no. And then I just start to raise my eyebrows and she goes, no, no. And then I start to lift out of my seat a little bit. And then if she's not crying yet, I start to wiggle. Just a little
no.
dance. And then she bursts into tears.
And do you feel guilty?
Not at all.
No.
That's what we're here for.
That's exactly.
Fathers, you know what I'm talking about.
The
That's
fact
what
that
we're
you use the
talking.
word wiggle, I'd cry probably.
Yeah, it's true. Just wiggle a little
When's
in
the
my
last time
chair.
you used the word wiggle?
That's
Never.
right. Hey, one of our listeners wants to know which cities in Italy would you suggest visiting?
Florence might be my favorite, but I love the Amalfi Coast may be the most beautiful. The
The
food is great
lemons in the
everywhere.
Amalfi Coast are
Yeah.
the size of
Yeah, your
Like,
head.
yes.
Yes.
Are they? Yeah, I guess they're yummy. I'm sure.
Oh, they're so
It's-
good. They have just lemon desserts
Yeah,
everywhere.
the cuisine is great.
I love
Limoncello.
cacio e pepe in
Yes,
Rome.
yes, yes,
That's
yes.
one of my all-time favorite
There's
meals.
not a bad part, really.
And
Bologna
the
is
wine
the
is
center
so
of the
good.
food scene. Venice, you'll see. We did an episode in Venice right now. You can see it, and people think the food is going to be all touristy and not so great, but it is great.
It really
Yes,
is.
you can
Awesome
find
show.
great
Been to
stuff.
Venice.
It's an awesome show. You're right.
What's next? I just feel like you've done
More.
so much. Like, what do you want to do? Is there
This
something?
more.
More of this?
More of this.
Is there anything you
Wouldn't
haven't
you?
done?
Yes.
Is that a terrible
It's-
career
it's a great
for a
thing.
person?
I love it.
I recommend it.
Flying around, eating great things,
Yes.
meeting nice people.
That's everything.
Do you
That's
shoot it all
that's
at once,
everything.
and are you on the road for 6 months
We do.
at a time?
We do about
or-
2 at a time
Okay.
on one trip, right? So we'll do 10 days in one city, then right away go to the next one and do that, then come home and rest a little bit, and then do 2
Oh, that's
more.
not a bad way to do it.
Not at all.
I still
And it's
say
a
it.
luxury
Do you
to have
bring
10 days in
family?
each place. Yeah, you'll see my wife is in the New York episode, the Dublin episode, because she's Irish. We
that's
checked her
awesome. Oh,
ancestry.
cool.
I was looking for, a Duke or a knight in there, something I could use.
Anything?
Still
it's
nothing.
It's like Antiques Roadshow with people.
Trying to
What is she
find-
worth?
Nothing. No, I was kidding.
Well, you know, Phil.
You hear the horn.
Good
Womp,
news.
womp.
That's good stuff.
Good
I'm
news,
still
Phil.
stealing that.
Nothing.
Mana's over there sounding like she's making symbols at us. Manon,
Break.
What's that? Oh,
It's a
yes.
break. It's time for a
It's
break.
break.
She's doing this.
Yeah.
Phil
let 'em-
Rosenthal,
Is there a
it
mirror over
always so much fun seeing you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh,
this is
we
so
love you back.
sweet.
Thank you for liking our cuisine.
The show is Somebody Feed Phil. It is streaming now.
You did it today. I
on
love you
Netflix.
guys.
Yay, we did
That's
feed
right.
you.
And of course, Everybody Loves Raymond still running everywhere.
Everywhere. Love it.
Throughout the universe.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, we love it.
You are listening to
Off the Rails.
Doo-doo-doo.
Awesome,
Oh
guys.
man, so exciting.
Thank you so much.
Better than T.I.?
Yes. One day because I missed interviews.
Are you serious?
I'm just gonna take a picture of you
I'll
guys.
go in the
crazy.
And I feel like my voice is in like way too high of a register.
But it's not at all.
I'm so what's the word?
well, clearly.
Like the room looks blurry. Like I don't
I
know
agree.
if it's adrenaline or what, but the
I feel
excitement
like you're doing
of
a
everything
good job,
that's
Al,
happened.
of meeting the moment, and that's why you're
Yes.
Al. Because Dylan and I are over here just kind of.
And
this is-
Chanel and I are also rusty. We haven't been on TV in a
Yeah,
while.
well,
so we're
Plus
just-
the
we're
fact
just
you
kinda-
guys have, I mean, you just flew
crazy.
in from the UK doing
This morning.
from doing
Yeah.
Mamma Mia,
Yeah.
the world premiere. So what time did you land?
2:00 this morning.
That's amazing. That
And I
you're-
still had
and
time
then
to
you
go to
made
the
you
store.
made these
Yeah.
things.
They're called Sheinelle Jones's Tasty and Delightful Treats.
Right.
Why didn't you say that?
With the secret ingredient.
Do you wanna say what it's called?
Pillsbury Crescent roll dough.
No, I mean that's just a shortcut. But if you want to make dough, which I've never made dough before,
Yeah,
but
that's-
So then
Takes a
that's
lot more
the,
work.
That's the main ingredient.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's the way it works.
And I think Pillsbury is the best.
And Dylan's prosciutto bombs.
Dylan's
Did you like
prosciutto
it?
bombs
They're very
are
nice.
really
Very
good.
good.
I've been
Very
flustered
good.
also because not only am I packing for Scotland
Right.
for tonight.
Oh, somebody
but-
wanted to know, what are your packing tips? Because
Oh.
you are, much like
Master
I've
packer.
used to,
Yeah.
you have to go on a moment's notice
Yes.
to cover weather, to do news stories. So what are your packing tips?
My packing tips are pack shoes first.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of space in shoes, even sandals. So roll up your underwear, roll up your socks, shove it all in the shoes
Mm-hmm. Okay,
and
I
the
gotta start
sandals.
Yeah,
wearing
you put your
underwear.
underwear in your shoe. That's gross.
My shoes
your
aren't that
body.
dirty. I'm bringing nice shoes. I'm going on vacation.
Nope. Still think it's
And then you
gross.
roll everything and stick it in every nook
So
and cranny.
rolling.
So there's
Rolling
no
is my
space.
big,
Rolling.
So
and
do-
also make a list. Only bring the clothes you're going to wear.
That's
I
it.
agree.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, don't overpack.
No, pick it out at home. Don't pick it out.
We
know
at
what I
want you to
catch for the
call
first
us.
time?
We want you to call us
Yes.
855-355-4789, or you can send us questions to our hearty Facebook staff at facebook.com/SiriusXM.
Why are you ignoring Tina's question? This has been in front of your face for the last hour.
I'm just trying to get the other. What does it say?
Tina wants to know: would you ever run for president?
Never.
Why?
Never.
You didn't even hesitate.
Because no.
Would you?
No.
First of all,
You didn't
I don't think
hesitate.
I'm qualified.
I would,
Secondly, I like my life the way it is. I mean, look, it's all being president. I believe is all about service and about putting the nation first. And I'm not ready.
You're
to
too
do
selfish
that.
for
I'm
that?
too selfish for that.
This says if you couldn't do weather, what would you do?
If I couldn't do weather, what would I do? I would either be a chef. Or I would like to be an animator for Walt Disney.
Says the man who didn't bring us
that
food.
would be so
but the animator, you would be
awesome.
good at that.
I-
Have you ever done a segment where they let you play around with it a little bit?
Yes, yeah, we've done a couple, and I've done some voiceover stuff for animation. But we did a piece years and years ago on the Today Show about your dream job, and I did
That
15
is so
seconds worth
cool.
of traditional cell animation.
Can you draw?
I can a little bit, and one of the great things I got, we did it at the J.J. Seidlmeier Studios. He does Fun with Audio on
Well, that's cool.
on SNL and stuff. They're up in White Plains. Anyway, one of the animators is the son of P.D. Eastman, the guy and the woman, his mother. They were husband and wife team who did Go Dog Go, Are You My Mother? Those famous,
yeah.
those famous kids books.
That's
That
good
was
stuff.
kinda cool.
But you're a good artist.
I'm a decent cartoonist.
I've only ever seen your son.
Yeah.
you drew?
Not your
Nicholas,
son.
but a
S-
Oh,
You
so you drew
and-
Nicholas? Because if
It's
you
so
do
He
much.
draws
portraits-
the son in his
Oh, that's showing
autograph.
your signature.
Autograph, yes.
Can you draw people? Because not to be selfish, but could you draw a picture?
No.
No, that's something we were talking about this weekend. That's something I've always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That
To be
I've
able to
never
draw.
had. No, and have somebody do my picture.
Oh. So
What, so you can hang it above your fireplace?
You've never been to Universal where they do those
No,
caricatures?
I have one, yeah, and it doesn't quite look like me. It was a profile, the shadow where they just give you and they cut it out.
I was on the subway once, and there's a guy sitting across from me, and he's kind of looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down.
Oh,
By the end of the ride,
yes.
he gave me the picture of me that he
Wow.
just
That
drew.
is pretty cool. That happened to me. And I
That's
didn't have any
he
money.
was
But I didn't have
hitting
any
on- he was
cash
hitting on
on
you.
me.
Did you take it anyway?
I think I gave him a subway card. I had nothing on
Well,
me.
that's
Give him a
nice.
Metro card.
I did.
That's not bad.
It's like there's no money on it, but you can use it to refill
That's
it. It'll
okay.
save you 20 cents.
That's good.
No, that's
good.
nice.
I
No,
felt
feel
bad,
like-
but I didn't have cash.
yeah, you've made it when somebody draws your picture. Wow. Don't you think so?
I do.
You walk in someone's house and they have like a.
You have pictures of you drawn.
Yeah, I do.
That's
I
'cause
do.
you're-
I've got-
you're
I've-
drawn
one
like
of
a Charlie Brown character.
One of my prized possessions is Jack Davis, who was a cartoonist on Mad Magazine, and he did a picture of me.
See?
Yeah, Deborah, for a birthday present, I think it was my 40th birthday, he was still alive, Abe Hirschfeld. The famous caricaturist who
Yes.
did all those theater, Broadway. He did a portrait of me.
What?
Yeah.
You're somebody.
Exactly.
You're somebody.
One day, dang
Yeah.
it, we're gonna be
Right?
somebody.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Remember when Howard was in here? He's like, "And who are you?"
That's because Howard
In his
Stern
mind,
doesn't
he's like,
watch
what the
TV.
heck is this guy?
Why isn't it called the Al Show? Why, why are you guys even here?
The only reason I know Howard Stern knows who I am is when I first started WNBC, he was still here doing radio at 66 WNBC on the second floor at 31 WNBC.
So you would see him all the time.
And I would see him I'd see him in the morning. You know, I would go on there someday. I'd sit there with him and Robin. You know, so
Yeah.
back in the day.
Not
That's
to bring
why
it back, but that
And
was
then
really
who are
cool that
you?
he stopped.
Who are
and
you
who are
two?
you? That was hilarious.
There's a weekend version of that
was
Today
so
Show.
Funny. Wait, what?
That's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm just doing it.
Okay. Here's a question from Jackie from Florida. Is this a call?
I'm just still.
It is Jackie. Jackie, are you on the
Jackie.
Are you on the phone?
I'm here.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi,
How are
Jackie.
you?
I'm good. Good to talk to you guys.
Well, thank you. I understand you have a question about Sheinelle.
Yes, I've been listening to the show ever since the first episode, and I know Sheinelle was having a little bit of trouble getting to the show at one time and some other times. So I just wanted to see how she was doing with that and if she could give us any pointers on how she maybe got better, if she has or not.
So today,
Oh, boy.
I did not
I
want to
love
be late
Sheinelle's
today, as
answers.
you can understand, because I knew I would never hear the end of it. And for the record, I got here before Al.
That's true.
So I told myself, okay, the show starts at 1. I need to be on the train by 12:20.
Okay.
And then that way I'll be here by 12:40.
Yep.
And it didn't really work, and I got here at like 12:50. But it just goes
That's
to
why
show.
I left 10 minutes early.
Yes. So I'm trying to do one of the callers said that, like to try to do it earlier than you would think you need.
In fact, I think somebody were you? No, you weren't here last week. One of our callers said early is on time.
Yes.
On
Yes.
time is late, and late is not there.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny is I almost missed my flight yesterday. We had a 5-hour delay, so we went up to the to the lounge yesterday at JFK in London,
Right.
and still almost missed
That's
the
a
flight.
nice lounge.
Look at our face. I'm showing them a picture.
How did you
After
almost
we
miss it?
ran down the hall, we didn't hear the announcement, and we're just yapping. So I can't say that I'm perfect.
You just
Well,
need,
I
you
think
just-
no,
I think,
that's an understatement.
I think you need a watch.
I think I might.
No, you've got to have a watch.
Yeah, I think I might. What was our viewer's name that our listener
It
we
was
were just
Leslie.
talking to?
No,
Les-
I'm sorry. That was Jackie.
Jackie, I think I'm going to get a watch.
Jackie,
thank you for calling
so
in.
much for
Thanks,
being
Jackie.
the impetus
Yes.
for that.
For me,
I
and
think
it's
we've
just
got
for you, Jackie.
Leslie on the phone. Hi, Leslie from Dallas.
Yes, hello. How is everybody?
Oh, we're
Leslie.
doing great.
Hello. So going back to what Dylan was saying about packing and rolling,
Yes.
I have found
Which
that
sounds like something from
can-
Cheech and Chong.
It kind of does, right? That I do the shoe and the underwear thing. I know it kind of grosses
It does.
you out, Sheinelle, but you know it's clean, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's
everything's
clean,
clean.
so it's good. But actually not folding your clothes or rolling it up, but laying everything on top of itself, like open up so your jeans will face one way, your shirt
So you said keep it
another.
flat. Is that what you're saying?
Keep it flat.
Yeah,
Uh-huh,
I
yeah,
ended
keep
up
it
doing
all
that
flat.
because I have one of those suitcases that has 2 sides. So my side, because my clothes are just smaller, I roll them up in tight little things. And on my husband's side, because if I were to roll his jeans or pants, they'd be way too bulky. So I tried that on the other side. It I think gave me more space. So it was the combo of the two that worked
I
really
think
well.
that's the best
Yeah.
bet is a little bit of a combo.
Yeah.
And then I purchased one of those new mini steamers. Have you seen those?
Oh,
They're
yeah.
only
Yeah.
like $9-10, and you just put a little water in
Steaming's the way to go.
them. They are, and
Ironing
it's
is the worst.
tiny.
See,
Like
I hang my clothes up in the bathroom so that when I shower.
Oh, that's good. Do you
just-
take really hot showers?
I do.
Like painfully
No,
hot,
no,
right?
no, no, no,
Oh.
no. That's not good for you.
It's not, but I like it.
No, but
You like
it's good
it too?
for the soul.
A
Feels
little
good.
pain is good for the
Yes.
soul.
Back's all red, but I'm relaxed.
We know me in the shower.
Oh my!
that's right.
We've got a throwback. Let's. This is Sherry from Rhode
Bye, Leslie.
Island. Sherry. Hello, Sherry. Oh, I guess not.
How are you?
Oh, there she is.
Hi, Sherry. How are you?
Hi, I am wonderful. I watch you folks as much as I can. I've been to New York a couple of times,
Thank you.
and I really enjoy being on the plaza. This is like a pinch me moment. I can't believe I'm talking to you folks.
Oh, thank
We've
you.
had lots of pinch me moments today. It just must be that kind of day.
And Sherry, you agree? You're going to a throwback for Sheinelle. Something you agree with about that a practice she has. Speaking of showers.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, I was driving to a family function, and the conversation came up about sometimes you have to pee in the shower. And there's a huge debate over the logistics of it, and can you, and why would you? And I guess Al was making a face that we couldn't see on the radio.
He's making that face again.
But I gotta say, now you folks were howling. I was laughing so hard I was crying. I pulled up to a red light, and I'm wiping my. I was laughing hysterically. But so it's all about logistics. You kind of have to like squat as if you're playing sports, I guess.
Yes.
And you aim as close to the drain
And get it in there.
as possible. And then
100%.
That's what they make disinfecting spray for.
No, Sherry, that's why they put the toilet in the same room
Sherry.
as the shower, Sherry.
Sherry, I think there are more of us in society like the two of us, and they're just.
Sherry, are you going to tell your friends later? Like, you won't believe what I got to talk to Sheinelle about today.
I'm going to be thrilled. I'm going to put it on Facebook, you know?
Oh my gosh, we both talked about sometimes we pee in the shower. Oh my gosh, it's something that everybody does, and if they don't admit it, then they're just lying to themselves, or they're not living their best life. That's
No,
what I
they're living a cleaner life if they don't.
If it goes right in the drain, then it's no harm, no foul.
Oh, yes, it
Sherry,
is.
thank you so much for that genius comment that you just made.
Thank you, Sherry.
Wow, that's just unbelievable.
That was awesome.
Look what just hopped out of the shower. A frog.
Why was I scared?
I know, you
I'm
just
not
got
even
Dylan
scared
better
of
than you got
frogs.
me. You're such a little turd.
Oh,
Speaking of going in the shower.
Oh, now that would be disgusting. Oh, where? So you don't
How
remember
did you
to cook?
reach that? I knew it was here, and I still got
Wait, you knew it was here?
Yes, I knew the whole time.
And you got
I
scared?
was going to pull it out when T.I. came in, but I didn't want to embarrass
She
Sheinelle
didn't want to
like
embarrass
that.
me. Thank you.
I was being a friend.
At first, I love how you screamed. Wait, that was hilarious.
I don't scream either.
Exactly.
thank you,
just
Sherry.
screamed like a little girl. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that because girls are strong.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, here's
Your
the thing.
Twitter's about to blow up.
I know. That's fine. Girls
a
can
joke.
I've
scream.
made that
Okay,
comment
folks,
It was
before.
a
It's a
joke.
joke.
Scream like a little girl.
Okay.
What was I going to say? I had my bag of my Sheinelle Jones
I
Tasty
know,
and
I was
Delightful
wondering where we were
treats,
gonna put it.
And so I moved it because I just thought it was in your way. I didn't know it was because you had a frog under the table.
Well, to be honest, I didn't bring the frog. Manon brought the frog.
It's the most
Yeah.
disgusting frog I've ever seen.
It is a gross
Where
frog.
do you
It's a
find?
giant.
Let me see it.
Frogs are us. I guess.
Is it soft?
It really looks
It is
disgusting.
a creepy looking frog.
Look at it, and it's like
You know what? It's
What if it
almost
just
as,
came alive
It's
right
almost
now?
as creepy as your turtle tattoo.
It does look similar.
Yes.
actually
It's
that would be
depressed.
better.
For those of
it's
you who
ugly.
missed it, Dylan has a turtle tattoo. But
The
what's
second.
weird, the second one, because she didn't like the first one, and so to camouflage,
it.
she has one that looks like.
Here, just put your butt cheek up to that
Oh, that's
camera
right. We can
there.
show it today because it's on Facebook.
I will not be showing that.
Wow.
today.
Just right that middle
It's
camera.
just a larger, uglier turtle on top
It
of
looks
my
like
older,
it looks like
smaller,
the, like
ugly
what is
turtle.
it from?
It looks like
from
a-
Mario,
Yeah, Koopa Trooper.
a Koopa
Oh,
Trooper.
yeah.
Yes. It's a sad, depressed turtle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we have got call for time for one more caller.
Okay.
Jennifer from Massachusetts. Hey, Jennifer, how are you?
Good. How are you? I
Hi.
love you guys.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. You have
I
some.
wanted to say
You
two
have some
things.
packing advice for Dylan?
Yeah, well, two things. Dylan, I'm from the area that you're from, and I know some of your family, and you have literally made today's show that much better with your breath of fresh air. I
Oh,
love
my
you.
goodness.
so
And
sweet.
you are,
Thank you.
I love you. I loved you when you were here in Massachusetts, and I love you even more on today, and you really have made a difference. I wasn't watching today till you went on there. I just
Aw,
wanted
You
All
are
right.
you to know
so
that.
sweet.
Howard
That
Stern
just
may
gave me
not know who
chills.
you are, but she
Thank
does.
You.
That's
That
right.
just-
Jennifer
I do.
knows.
And
You literally just made my day. I can't thank you enough. Thank you.
I even tell you, Dylan, you seriously are a breath of fresh air, and you're stunning. And Sheinelle and Al, I love you guys, but Dylan, you're the reason why I switched over. It was just
Oh, that's so
Aw.
sweet.
You're welcome, guys.
Well, Jennifer, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
We have to get ready to go, but we thank you for
You
that
are so
lovely
sweet. Thank
call.
you.
That was really sweet.
Well, I got to
Wow,
tell
that
you,
was so
this has been
nice.
one heck of an hour.
What an hour.
I don't even know what just happened.
I mean, you
Man.
couldn't even book this show if you tried.
No, and we tried.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can you just stick us in the studio from now on, and then Al will shame people to bring them
Well,
in?
maybe Howard Stern knows who we are now.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
he'll
right.
watch on
Ask him
Saturday.
tomorrow.
No, he knows who we are. Now he will avoid this place like the plague.
Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. What a fun show. I love you guys.
I know,
we
I
love
missed
you. We
you.
haven't
I
been
missed you
together
last
for a little
Tuesday.
while.
I
so-
know. Well, this was a way to come back with a bang.
Boom. That's nice. Well, listen, again,
prosciutto boom.
thank you so much. You've been listening to...
Off the rails.
Wait, that was Dylan's line.
I know, I stole
Al
it.
stole my line.